Good morning, everybody. You're hanging out with Kelly Ray Walker Slaughter. I'm just giving you my full government name right there. Speaking of, here at Ward First 531, it is Juicy Thursdays. And honestly, I'm just going to call it what it is. This is like one of the hot topics for the past 2 weeks. We're combining two because I was telling Terry when I was on the phone with him, I'm like, I didn't want to bother anybody during the fair because I believe in fair fog and we got to recuperate. I feel like I'm almost there. But two big topics we're going to talk about with our county executive, Mr. Terry Bell, today is one, the financial management meeting that was with Mr. Swallows, and the other one is just recently on Monday, the article in the Warren County Joy and the Main Street Journal posted about the new potential business that might be coming into the mall under the 3-star grant. Because I want to make sure I say that right. So let's just go right into it. Let's first talk about the finance meeting.
Okay, we had a financial management meeting, and of course,
it was during the fair.
It was during the fair, and everybody knows that we had that there's been some new lights put at the football stadium. We actually have procedure we have to follow, and that's actually what this is, more of a procedural thing than anybody being against or for what actually happened. But what happened was ESG actually went to work on that. We have to, for some of those that don't know, as government departments have to get a PO issued before you can do any work. And any work that's done like that, big major jobs, have to come before financial management to be awarded so that we can let those companies have that contract. This is just procedure that Warren County's went through for years. And when we set that procedure up, the comptroller looks at us. And if that procedure is not followed, we get a finding. Which is
not good.
That's not good. No. And more than likely over this issue right here, we will get a finding from the comptroller because the work was done without a PO and without financial management actually voting that this could happen. And
then we also talked on the phone about the PO and then the bids.
And the bids. And this is a little, it's a little weird on the bid part. ESG, you can do some energy saving programs and not have to bid them out because you give them to a company, but you have to put out a bid, a request for proposals from the energy companies. And that gives everybody the opportunity to actually bid on a project when the government spends money. And of course, everybody you know wants the chance to do work for the government. So we have to be fair to everybody. And this process was bypassed and did not happen. So that's where the whole financial management, we've not got it resolved yet because we can't enter into the, we'll have to have another meeting. And we've had to have this because the lights, they've put the lights on the middle school and the baseball field, I think.
I know Nunley Stadium.
I think 2 of them. And they're going to actually put new lights on the softball field at the high school. And I think the soccer field. Don't hold me to that. But anyway, they've not completed those projects. So what will happen now, they went back. We've got to break those out and get the procedure right on the next ones that's installed before they actually go to work. Because after they found out, they told them to stop work. So we could actually get the procedure.
And I want to tell everybody, the lights at Nunley Stadium are amazing. I love it when they score the touchdowns and they do the cool little thing. And this is nothing that, everybody is for the lights. We just needed to do it in the right procedure.
In the right procedure. It's a procedural thing that'll get us in trouble. We work hard every year at the government not to get a finding from the comptroller. And that means we've done our job right. Is what it means.
Now, do you know how much a fine does cost?
Well, it's not actually a fine, but it's just a finding.
A finding. Okay.
It's what they do. They issue a warning, basically, is what it means.
So we got a warning. Okay.
We're getting a warning. It's kind of like a slap on the wrist. And of course, you get too many of those, and then the comptroller wants to step in and go to running your actual.
And we don't want that.
We don't want that. You don't want the state taking over.
No. Okay. And then, of course, the newest hot topic for the county going on right now is the new initiative that is going in at the 3-star mall. And so can you talk again, anything that he's talking about? I know that we weren't there that time because we had a ball game we had to go to, But I know that Ben Lomond, is it right? Did they do a recording of it?
Well, the schools actually.
The WCS-TV,
Yes,
that's who it was.
That's exactly.
I couldn't remember.
You can go to, I think it's on YouTube.
It is on YouTube. And you
Yes.
can actually watch this. But can you kind of reiterate what was mentioned? Because I know you were the one that started it all initially.
Yeah, and of course I've got a few commissioners that's kind of they're not happy with this idea, but I want to go back and just start a little at the front. Of course, Hibbett's has made the announcement they're moving, and I know everybody's tore up about retail. We hate to lose retail, but I do want people to understand that they don't close businesses that are making money.
No.
It's because enough people in Warren County were not shopping at that location. The rent's not been raised. We've not tried to run anybody. That's the same thing that happened to Shoe Sensation and Cato's both. They told me the sales were just not there to justify them keeping their store there. So I'm going to throw in a plug for all the businesses in Warren County. Because if you want to keep a business here, come and shop and spend your money in these stores. And then if they make a profit, I promise you they will stay here.
And on the Hibbett's talk, just so everybody knows, I actually called and emailed the Hibbett's company. They actually came back. I can't remember what it said when, but they installed a person counter.
Yeah.
Like when they when you cross in to see how many foot traffic
that they're actually
and to assess what stores are going to be closing, because we're not the only store they shut down because of foot traffic, not because of sales, but foot traffic.
Yeah, but they know foot sales wind up and translate into sales, and that's the same thing happened to Cato's. The guy that closed down Cato's when they left, he closed down 50 stores. Yeah, and that's just like Hibbett's. They're closing them all over the country. It's not just that they're singling out. We've done anything in Warren County. Yeah, it's that traffic. So now to fast forward, we're trying our best to get people to come to the mall, but I can't make people put in a shop to sell anything. Right. You know, and it seems like there's more of them closing. I'm as guilty as anybody. I think everybody out there is ordering off Amazon. Yeah. Online shopping is a popularity thing. It's a popular thing, but we're paying the price on at our local stores closing because of that. But anyway, we come up with an initiative on the 3-star grant. They changed the 3-star grant. Used to, you could only get $50,000. Right. This year, they kind of worked in a workforce component into the 3-star, and you could partner with a group, and you could get up to $250,000. That's a lot of grant money. That's a lot of grant. So we met with Jennifer Meredith at Main Street, and we got to talking, and she had mentioned she would love to have a coffee shop downtown somewhere. Yeah. And so we kind of come up with a concept of seeing if we could get this grant, which is 100% grant. The $250,000 is there's no match. Yeah, that was what I was going to ask. Yeah. And a bunch of people are like, well, why didn't you get a grant to pave my road or to buy this or buy that or do something different? This grant could only be used for these purposes. Yeah. Things like this. If we didn't get it, some other city or town is going to get it. That's right. Because it's going to happen. It's kind of to partner government and business together and merge. So the concept we come up with is to renovate the space right next to the senior center, put in a coffee shop, kind of a used book thing to where maybe mom could come in and read a book, and we're going to have some games for the kids, board games on tables and things for the kids to play. And of course, we would have the coffee, cookies, just no real cooking part there, and ice cream. During the day, just to try to raise that foot traffic. Like it's going to kind of self-manage itself. It is. And the workforce component we got, we're going to use labor from special needs and some of the seniors to let them try to get back in the workforce. Kind of doing like what the same thing like our senior center is doing. Yes. There's some seniors that work there as well. They are. And there's a bunch of seniors that need a little income or just want to get out and meet the public. And we hope this will be more like a community space that people will come and enjoy. Now, one thing, piggybacking on the coffee shop idea, because, now that scooters came in, the talk was like, okay, now we have the competing coffee shops. Yeah. How do you think, the more, and, somebody said the more coffee shops we have,
the more saturated it become. Do you think that it will be as successful as you would like being in the 3-star mall?
Well, I mean, we've got there's something that we're not trying to compete with anybody. I want them
Yeah.
people to understand. Government's not trying to compete with other
Yeah.
people, and these hours of what we'd actually be open could have to be flexible. It could
Yeah.
just be open in the morning. It could just be open in the
Depending on the staff.
depending on the staff. Well, I mean, that's something we'll set up to see what works
Okay,
best,
okay.
because till we get it in place, we don't know.
Yeah.
But we do have with the senior center there and the health department coming
Yeah.
there. I think that those people probably are not going to travel on the other side of town to
eat.
get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And maybe a thing before they go to work this morning.
Right.
And so I don't think it is as much we're trying to compete with everybody. It's just expanding that base
Right.
for everybody. And when you're talking about a lot of times Atlanta now is feeding between 200 and 250 people on Wednesdays, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those people would, that doesn't start till 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, they might come in this morning at 7 or 8 o'clock, get a cup of coffee,
There you go.
hang out, and
The
hang around the
walkers.
mall. And the walkers
Yeah.
will actually benefit from this.
Yeah. And then let's see, because I'm going to skip around. We already
Yeah.
talked about that. So what potential benefits will the county anticipate for the mall from this addition?
Well,
Another
this
question.
the extra foot traffic. We're hoping this will bring in people that they'll just be sitting around today, and mom will. Some of these games we have for the kids to come play. Hey, let's go over there and you play the games, and we'll buy a cup of coffee and read a book, or we'll have a TV that you can watch TV while you're sitting
Or
there.
Wi-Fi, whatever. Yeah, the
And
Wi-Fi.
we will have the Wi-Fi is a component of this, and we also want to. I know some people's blasting. We mentioned that we're going to have things for Warren County, just like maybe T-shirts, coffee mugs, and have some things for people if you're traveling on the weekend and maybe the chamber's not open on the weekend. We have some flyers. Maybe you come to Juicy's, or you come to college, or whoever flyers we can advertise to boost our tourism part component of this.
Exactly. Gonna answer some questions. I want to do some comments right now. Dwayne Ramsey said that's the thing. We need reasonable stores that make sense. Hibbett was expenses on some things, but that's because there was no competition.
Yeah.
And that's a great point. And then Brittany Montgomery says Roses is going out. What is going in?
There's nothing actually. Now that is not. I have proposed kind of if we could get some money for Ag Expo Center, but that is nothing in. Now Roses is definitely. They've got a 3-year contract, so they are locked in for 3 years. And that will be something, but they are working over, the public needs to understand, they're working on a 20-year lease.
Yeah.
Their payments are based on a 20-year lease.
And then another thing that I had my ear to the ground on was another potential business that I thought was going to be in the 3-star mall was U-Carts.
Yes.
I heard rumors of that. I heard that
We
had
run
architectural things already in place.
They had some, but we've run into some issues that we are having some issues with Roses. Roses, if they can only unload at the side of the building.
Okay.
They are blocking the back entrance to the mall.
Yeah.
And we've actually had our fire marshal go over there several times and tell them they are sitting there for 4 to 5 hours to unload a truck. And if we had any disaster behind the mall, a lot of times you can't get around behind Kroger's.
Yeah.
And so with that situation, U-Carts has felt they can't come over there because, and I've tried to get it fixed with Roses. I've called and met with them, and they send me to somebody else, and then they switch jobs. And I said, we've got to get something fixed about the way you're unloading your trucks.
Yeah, because right now between Roses unloading and Kroger's unloading
and construction.
Thank you. I was going to say there's a lot of construction. Like if you're back there, you're stuck.
You're stuck. So it's a big issue, and that is kind of come to the part that U-Carts is like they're running those buses constantly.
Yeah, they are.
They can't get back there, and construction on one end and this on the other end. So they're looking for somewhere that's got better access points is what they're looking for.
Okay. And then another question, and I try to repeat, and again, I was telling Terry, everybody was calling me with these questions, and I'm trying to come up with them in the most adult-like fashion.
Yeah.
After the project is completed and the store opens up, and I didn't know how to phrase this, and you might can help me on it.
All right.
Who's going to be paying the bill, like for the supplies, the commission, etc., the utilities? You know, some people said, is it the county? Is it Main Street McMinnville? Or is it the taxpayers?
Actually, what we're looking, this is it should generate enough revenue to buy your supplies and everything like that. We're not looking to dip into the taxpayers' funds to pay those things. But in retrospect, right now, we are paying the electric bill over there anyway right now.
Right.
So it is. And the water bill, all those are being paid right now as we speak.
Yeah. And
so that's not adding, and it'll add a little, but not a whole lot.
Yeah. And with the grant, now this is just me as we're talking, with the $250,000 grant, if you have any left over, would that help pay some of these expenses?
Yeah, we do have some. I think there is. I'm not going to tell you 100% because we had to break it down. And of course, we can move. I want everybody to understand how these grants work. You place out what you're going to spend it for, but if it doesn't cost as much or something runs over, you're allowed to move that money.
Yeah.
You have to get what you call an amendment to the thing. So we want to make sure we're not dipping into taxpayer money. I think we do have some money in there to do the first round of stocking of materials.
And then so Junior's saying, why not expand the park lot besides rides with the 3 to 5 acres of grass that is not being used?
We do not own 3 to 5 acres. That would be the first problem. We have about an acre over there where the trees is piled.
So you would only be able to do an acre.
And there is another problem. If anybody's ever drove around behind the mall, if you ever come around by Roses, how tight is that turn?
It's not nice. Not even with my Bronco.
All right.
Or a truck.
All right. But what if you were meeting a U-Cart bus?
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
We're going to have wrecks over there.
Yeah. You would either.
And I don't own that guardrail. Is the line. So I don't own that to make that happen.
Yeah.
So it's just some things like that
roadblocks.
Safety issues is what it amounts to.
I get it.
We don't want to move somewhere over there and cause a situation to where it's constantly causing a problem.
And then with this, the new prospect of we're just going to call it the coffee shop.
Yeah, coffee shop. Yes.
Will the sales tax help or hurt the county?
It should help the county. I mean, they will go just like we will charge sales tax just like any other business. And the concept actually is we're hoping to maybe if there's any profits there, which we hope they are, we were looking at maybe having some coffee mugs and some of that money. We would break even, and then if we had additional money, if you had a coffee mug for special games, maybe a certain percentage when you got a cup of coffee would go to special games.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that was another component that we wrote into the grant to try to help.
Yeah, and another one there's 2 more questions. The other one that somebody asked that I forgot to write down was if after all this gets set up and everything. Is there a game plan if it doesn't work out? Has that been discussed? Because opening up a new, whether it's a nonprofit or not, opening up in a business, it takes a year to 3 years to really
find out.
Install.
Yeah, to find out if it is. Yeah, I mean, we are going to have a space fixed up to that point. We will the grant. We'll have to keep that space for that. And I've got to check into a few things because we were only told we could actually announce that we got this grant just a few hours before the meeting Monday night. Some of the commissioners concerned we didn't know anything about it, but the problem is it's a competitive grant. So for me to go to a committee and you to come and broadcast it on there the
day of,
way before when we started filling this grant out. All right, if you're in Sparta and you think, hey, man, that sounds like a good idea. So I'm gonna write my grant.
I want to be in the
I'm gonna do the same thing they're doing.
Okay.
And so you it's kind of like giving your secret away of what you're trying to do.
Showing your cards.
You're showing your cards. Yeah. So it's one of those things we're not able to tell everybody in Warren County. And this was a competitive grant. I mean, there's plenty of places did not receive any money, and they took all the time we took to try to get all this stuff together. And because it takes a lot of time to write these grants.
And you brought up something that you said just now. So hence why you just brought it up at that Monday night meeting, because you said you only found out hours before.
We had been told a little before that we got the
Oh.
grant, but they do that a lot of times. They will send you 2 weeks ahead. They'll say, "Don't tell nobody till we give you the okay," because they've got press releases. They do,
Yeah,
and they don't want you to come out before their press release
right.
and tell you. So I wasn't able. I didn't know when I'd be able to actually tell the
Okay.
public what
Gotcha.
was going on.
And then lastly, before I let you go, what you've been talking about other potential prospects at the mall. Have you been showing some of the buildings?
We've
Have
been trying to show some of the buildings. We have some issues. I've got some places that have come and looked at it, but they I don't know if people understand this or not, but if the other places that I have got a regular walk-through door. Most of the businesses I'm showing it to are like, I get my stuff in on pallets. And they're like, how am I going to get it in the store?
Yeah.
And there's no way to unload. So there's some logistical things that's going on with malls
Right.
that people don't understand because most of the malls are that away.
Yeah. And saying that, are y'all trying to figure out a way to be more attainable by maybe creating another access point to bring these said pallets in?
But that's when you get into government. I actually am looking into trying to cut some 6x8 roll-up doors into those, but there's codes.
Okay.
And the code says
I've
I've got to go through the fire department that's sitting over here, and then I got to turn around and I got to get a structural engineer to come
Okay.
and figure all that out. So it's not just like I go over there and I get a saw
Yeah.
and I go to sawing
Yeah.
out and you can saw one here and you can saw one over here. But everybody I talk to, it becomes a real problem to get anybody to move in a lot of product because those are single doors and they get packed.
Is that something in the future y'all are looking at to try to make it work at the mall?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to work on it now.
Okay.
But it's not, it just doesn't happen overnight.
Right. And I always tell people when it comes to government stuff, and that includes with grants and everything, there is a lot of red tape. And I know everybody hates to hear that.
They do.
But government does work slow.
Well,
and it's not in a bad way. That's just how it is.
It's just how it is. We have to follow a lot of regulations.
Yeah.
And of course the public's there, so we got to make sure it's safe for us to cut this hole to where they can get pallets in and out. And then you've got to get a contractor that's willing to do that little of a job because that's not a huge money maker.
Yeah, but it might take some
and
time.
So it's going to take some time, but that's been my biggest holdback of getting anybody to go to the mall.
Yeah. Well, again, I want to say thank you. I think that's all the questions. Oh, wait. Who did you meet with Tuesday?
Well,
Potential. I guess you're not allowed to.
Yeah, I can't hardly tell you actually that because I don't want. It could be a business in town that's done locate somewhere, and I'm not going to expose somebody that's thinking about moving because that's not fair to the business or the person they're renting from.
And that's part of the process and procedures too. When businesses come in, there's a lot of hush hush until they're ready.
And I know some people get frustrated at that, but that's there has to be some part of secrecy on that part.
To a point. Yes. And that's just business.
That's just it.
Yeah, because I've been in several, I've heard, when the rumor mill, again, chatter, I always say the chatter goes around about Dunkin' Donuts and this and that, and, potential here and there. And then you never know until it
shows up. And that's just like some people got excited about Hibbett's. We knew ahead of time, but I actually got a letter that we weren't able to tell anybody.
Right.
That they were leaving because they didn't want it basically said in there, they didn't want their employees to know before they released that out to the public. So, you've got to be considerate of the other people that's involved in these things.
Yeah. But thank you for being on the show. Hopefully we answered all the questions and then some.
We probably didn't answer them all, but maybe we got a couple in.
Oh, yeah. No, you answered 11 that I wrote down at least. That's all that people that I collaborated with. But any questions you guys do have, I want to reiterate this. You can always call the county executive's office. You can also please go back if you're like, well, I didn't watch that video. Again, reiterating, go to WCSTV YouTube channel, find the county commissioners meeting where they're all there. And also, too, looking on the warrencounty.gov's website, find out who your county commissioner is and talk to them. Because that's really another way to keep informed of not just going to the media outlets. You need to go to your county commissioners.
That's exactly right.
Because let me tell you, I called a couple and being like, and then you
Yeah.
finally called
Yeah.
me at the doctor's office. So, but again, I hope that kind of helps everybody out and just take a deep breath now.
Yeah.
And just, get it out of the way. But we will come back and we're going to have Scott Norrid with the fire department to come on with us. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has been serving the people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville and Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks at Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples, corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planting. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635-9535.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside with another person in the hot seat, but he is not. He's used to being in the fire.
That's right.
With our fire department. It is Scott Norrid with the McMinnville Fire Department.
That's right.
And again, he's going to talk to us about 2 upcoming things. One is the class.
Mhm.
What is it? The
Citizens Fire Academy. It's kind of like the city of police have done it for a long time. We've actually done this before in the past. And we've taken a couple of years break. And
I was going to say, this is the first time, I'll be honest, I've ever heard of it.
We've got actually my mom done it back in 2012.
Yeah.
Things like that. So Citizens Fire Academy, it just gives a day in the life of a firefighter, and we don't do it in a day. We do it every Thursday night from 5 to 8.
Okay.
Every Thursday night in October.
In October, okay.
Starting the 2nd, so we need applications.
Okay.
But we're just going to talk about what we do as a fire department, and then there's some hands-on, mostly class. We're going to talk about the history of the fire service, the history of the Magnville Fire Department, and then we'll get into, you can actually put on fire turnouts, and we'll take a drive in the brand new fire truck.
Oh yeah, it's really nice, guys.
We will put you up in the 95-foot bucket truck, and I can give you a ride in that, just to kind of give you a taste of what it kind of looks like. We won't do any live fire. Actually, I'll take that back. We do live fire extinguisher class.
Okay. It's like a controlled fire environment.
It's controlled.
Yeah.
As soon as we put it out, the guy's actually turning the knob off.
Yeah.
So it's not actually us fighting fire, but it still simulates exactly what you would be doing with the fire extinguisher. And then there's I was on a train there.
Yeah.
But CPR. We're actually going to come out of this class with a certified hands-on CPR.
Oh,
training.
that's perfect, because a lot of people are wanting to stay CPR certified.
But that's at the very end. So
Yeah.
you got to come to the rest of it before you can get to that.
Right. So how can they get an application?
Either station, either 313 East Main or 1022 Old Smithville,
Okay.
either fire station. And we might, given today, we might get it put on the
Social media.
on social. Well, it'll be on social media, but if you go to the City of McMinnville website,
Okay.
you'll be able to get to it that way. It's just sometimes you get in the weeds with the website.
Right.
Where do I click?
Yeah.
So your best option is to come to either station
Yeah.
and get an application, fill it out, turn it right back in, and it's coming quick. First class is October 2nd, so
2 weeks from today.
Right.
Is that right? Yes. Yes, I am correct.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I was like, what's today's date? Because next week's the last full week of September. So, but again, this class seems very informative and educational. Like, can you tell us some of the things besides CPR? I mean, that may be vital in everyday life that you may face.
Well,
that you can handle, I guess, that we can handle before calling. Is that what? Because I've never been to one, so.
Right. No, so this one's going to be more what we do. Now, in the future, we might get into CERT, which is Community Emergency Response Team. That's when just something really bad happens and your community, you're going to have to take care of it until guys like me can get there.
Yeah.
We're dabbling in that. Like I said, it's called CERT. But that will be us actually training people how to do small things, hands-on first aid, things like that, and checking the structural stability of the house. That comes later. This class is just kind of what we do when we show up on scene. This one's talking about wildland firefighting. This is talking about the equipment we use, like the thermal imaging cameras, which is real fancy to see because, of course, all that technology comes from the military.
Yeah.
And they got passed to us, and of course we utilize it daily.
Yeah. And this is also too, Scott. If anybody's ever been interested in being a firefighter, is this kind of like a little intro to like get interested in firefighting before going?
Yes, it could.
I mean,
We've actually had a couple that has taken our class and they've either got into the medical field, EMT, paramedic, or they actually become firefighters. Now this will push you that direction, but it won't count for anything.
Right.
Like going to
obviously
Murfreesboro. Well, I've done the City of McMinnville Citizens Fire.
Yeah.
They're going to go, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
And what's the age limit on this?
Over 18.
18 and older.
Right.
Okay.
Our last class that we did, we had 2 senior citizens do the class. So this class is definitely.
Oh, wow.
You can sit and watch us do it.
Yeah.
You can participate as much as you're able to. So, it's definitely scalable.
I love that. I love that. So if y'all have, again, any information on wanting to join the class this year that starts 2 weeks from today, you need to get your applications in as soon as possible. And he said the best way to do it is either go to the fire station that's located at where?
At 313 East Main or 1022 Old Smithville Road.
And then once you guys do post that with the McMinnville government page, we will love to share it so they can you can click on the link and it goes directly where you need to go to get out of the mess.
Right now on the City of McMinnville's Facebook page, we've got a couple fancy posts that'll give you a little more information. I'll give you those addresses. And the very last class, of course, is the big graduation ceremony and cookout.
Oh, I love that. And then, of course, the other big thing that happens each and every year is the big softball game.
The big softball game.
So talk about that.
Okay, this will be year number 4.
Yep.
Now, of course, PD won the first year. We won the second. They won the third. So we're going to extend this.
This is your time.
Yes. So it's just a great rivalry between us and the McMinnville Police Department. And like I said, it started 4 years ago, and it's a tradition that's going to continue.
Yeah, the brotherhood and the sisterhood, the bond that y'all created, because y'all work hand in hand on a lot of things.
Yep.
And then just doing this softball game now. Is this like a fundraiser that y'all guys put together, or is it just a?
So in the past, it has been a fundraiser. We've always done it at the start of, or right at the end of summer. Right, it would have been 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we always done school collections.
Yeah.
We decided to move it to October just to see if we could get a bigger crowd, see if we could get more interest. And we've not actually set up a base. So just come hang out with us and have a good time.
Yeah. And if you do want to make a donation to the police department or the fire department, they would probably gladly take it.
We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. Hey, if it was me, I do want to ask you this real fast. The game's coming up. I know you got, obviously, the fire department wants to win.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the score is going to be?
Oh, who knows? Because the first year was real close. It come down to the last run. The second one, fire department walked away with it. But then the last year, it got closer again. So it was just, and it depends on.
Or do y'all do high scoring games?
Oh, yeah. It's usually double digits.
Double digits? Mm-hmm. I love that. And where is this game going to be held at?
It's at the Cat Walker Field, which is so at the Milner Recreation Center, then the Jungle Gym, then the Cat Walker Field's right there.
Okay, I love it. So there's going to be bleachers and everything that you need over there.
Yes. Now, a lot of people, there's that hillside on the Cat Walker.
Yeah.
A lot of people will come and they'll bring blankets and they'll watch the game and bring their own chairs and set up. Don't hold me to this, but I think we're going to set up some food trucks, so there will be vending there.
As it gets closer time, let us know so we can, keep updated.
We will
for sure. And then, guys, be looking in next week's newspaper because I'm going to have a fun little article about a particular vehicle.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, because we talked about it off air, and I really want to go see it now after this. But we're going to take another quick break from our sponsors. But remember, Warren County. Oops, it went away. Remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy's specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples, corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planting. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635-9535.
Juicy Library.
There you go. Welcome back, everybody, to Warren First 931. It is Juicy Thursdays. We are live at Juicy's Wellness and Cafe. I am so back. I'm in regular schedule now since the fair. I miss my Juicies. I miss my Marion Indian, everybody here.
You.
I know. And I got your sign in the car. Don't let me forget to give that back to you. But with that said, what are some of the good food you're serving up today?
All right, so our specials today is the spicy honey garlic tofu bowl. And let me tell you guys, this smells amazing.
Is that what I'm smelling right now?
That's what you're smelling.
Oh,
so Cindy is magic in the kitchen.
She is.
So, and then I made some peanut butter chocolate protein bites today. So anybody out there wanting to get some protein in, it's about 10 grams per little bite there. Also, we have a juice of the day. Have you tried our Autumn Blast?
No.
Okay. So it's
I might try it today.
It's pretty good. So it's carrots, sweet potatoes, which sound crazy.
Yeah.
So good for you. Lemons, ginger. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Lemon, apple, pineapple, and then we do a little bit of pumpkin spice on top.
Oh, but that's so good.
It's so good.
Especially with the pumpkin spice and sweet potato together.
It's good.
I mean, it's going to taste like a pumpkin
pie.
Pumpkin pie. Yeah.
We should rename it pumpkin pie.
You should. I love it. Get your pumpkin pie today.
Yes.
But some other of the fan favorites, can you mention right quick that people like to get while they're here?
Juicing.
Mm-hmm.
Juice wise. So if you're really wanting some energy today and just to feel good and good for your immune system, try a Roadrunner, which is carrots.
I love it.
Carrots, apple, ginger, and apple. Also, Kelly's favorite, which is the lemon berry.
Love it.
So we do an in-house elderberry syrup with beet. I don't know why I'm having a brain freeze.
It's
okay. I need my juice.
Yeah, she hasn't had a Roadrunner yet. No.
Lemon and apple.
Okay, and then on the food side, what's their go-to?
So the local favorites are our Southwest Crunch Wrap.
Those are delicious.
Along with our tortilla soup. So that's a really good combo. And our garden sliders.
Those are so good. It's like, it's my go-to.
Yeah,
that's my go-to.
It's a lot of people's go-to.
Yeah.
So they'll come in, they'll try to do something different, and they always go back.
I try, but it's so hard. But then also, too, you have always great reading material, whether it's on the table or actually on when people want to get their to-go stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what's this in front of you right now?
So what we've started doing, guys, is we've put some education stuff out, like magazines and books. Like this one is on juicing. It's called the Juicing Bible.
Oh, I love
it. And then a lot of people want to do it at home. So you can screenshot anything you see here. We have tons of books you can sit and read or look at while you enjoy some food here or a juice. Or if you just want to come in and sit down, we're good with that even.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can just take a look at them. If you even want to take them home for a couple of days, we're good with that too. So
And asking you questions on top of that about juicing, because I mean, you started juicing how many years ago now?
Altogether 17.
I was gonna say, it's a life change.
It is a life change.
Yeah.
And it changes everything. So not just your skin, but it changes how you think. It changes
how you feel.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh, yes.
Everybody talks about, and listen, I was at the fair. I ate a lot of greasy food. I'm addicted to greasy food. I'm not going to deny that. But something about eating clean, healthy products over greasy foods speaks volumes on how you feel. I can guarantee
You really are what you eat.
You are. You are. If you go to McDonald's or any fast food restaurant and grab yourself a greasy burger, for example, think about how you feel afterwards. Does it make you feel energized? Does it make you feel good? Like, how do you feel? Do you feel weighed down? And then if you're like, man, what can I eat? I challenge you to come to Juicy's and try a garden slider or the spicy honey garlic tofu bowl if you're into spicy stuff, and then see how it makes you feel. And compare.
We have people all the time say they feel so much better.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that healthy food is bland.
It's not.
We are far from bland.
Yeah.
I'm
With Cindy on the case. Yeah.
We're together. I have such a good team, guys. And together we come up with such great ideas. And I don't know. I mean,
It's never boring.
Never boring.
Never boring.
And if it is, you let me know, and I'll make sure it's not.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. Anything else before we let you
I
go?
guess that's it. And guys, if you did go out and eat the food at the fair, which I don't blame you, I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
That's usually the only time I cheat. But I usually
Really?
Yeah. It's
Very.
Yeah, it's a
I
candy,
am surprised.
but it's not a burger. It's a candy apple.
Oh, that's fine.
So I'm kind of
I had 6 Twinkies, 2 candy apples, 3 cotton candy bags, but who's counting?
well. I want to picture a juice real quick.
Yeah,
And
please.
You'll feel better. But guys, come see us today. If you want a little boost of energy, I recommend it highly. Come see us.
And tell them your hours of operation before you walk away.
So we're here Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 4:30.
Okay.
That's it.
There you go. You get them during the week, and then the weekends you're on your own.
One other thing I didn't mention last time. So, guys, a lot of you don't know that we do wellness retreats.
That's right.
So
you
we do cater to other companies. So we've got one coming up next week, and we will be closed next week because we're taking the magic to the retreat.
Oh.
Yeah, so we will be shut down next week,
Okay.
but we'll be back the next week, back on track.
You just give me the key. I'll be in here Thursday. You just give me the
I'll give you the key.
Oh, yes. Thank
All
you,
right.
Mary.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Tell bye to Mary. I'm going to keep the specials right now. Real fast. If you're not following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, there's so many stuff that we are posting about since yesterday. And I also want to say again, thank you so far to Terry Bell, our county executive, for coming in this morning and answering the questions that you guys have called me for the past 2 weeks about, whether that was for just recently the 3-star grant, to, of course, last week's debacle about, the school system and the lights and how all does that really truly work. But if you're following us on Facebook, I do want to just reiterate about what is going down on tomorrow's show. So many things are happening on our show tomorrow. We will be going live, first and foremost, at Supreme Building Supplies on time as normal at 9 o'clock. We actually might go on a little bit early. I have a special guest. Her name is Bridget King, and I want to say she is also bringing on a guest, and I want to tell y'all who before I forget. Where'd she go? Where'd my Bridget go? There it is. So Bridget King and Stan is going to be coming on. They are a part of Freedom Life Church and the transformational programs or project. And they have several things going on with them. One being going on tomorrow, because I want to make sure, I want to introduce this now. So going on, see, and she's going to tell us all about this. So they got something going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. One big thing that they got going on this weekend, it's the graduation service. Now, normally on Friday nights, she said that they meet and they talk, but they're going to actually hold in memory of with Becky Williams. And she'll talk a little bit more about that on tomorrow's show. But of course, if you do not know who I'm talking about, Becky Williams is last Wednesday or Thursday. She was the person that was involved in the bicycle wreck over there by Walgreens that got hit and lost her life, unfortunately. But again, this is a great time to come and talk about memories of Becky. And, it's a celebration of life, essentially. But two big things that the Transformation Project is doing. On Sunday, they're having a graduation service at 6 p.m. And so they said congratulations to Teresa Young. And this is all going to be at Freedom Life Church, located at 4023 Smithville Highway in McMinnville. And they even make a mention on the flyer saying thank you to the Warren County Sheriff's Department, the Warren County Court Systems, Freedom Life Church, and the Hope Center of Warren County for helping make Transformation Project possible here in Warren County. So that's one of the many things they're doing. And then they may be changing the location because of the high population that's going to show up for this. But next Tuesday on September the 23rd at 7 p.m., they're going to be doing a prayer vigil in honor of Charlie Kirk. And so right now they're saying the prayer is going to be at the Fountain in downtown McMinnville. But I think they're potentially thinking about moving it to the Farmers Market. And if they do, you can hear it on here. We'll make sure to tell you guys what they're going to do. But we will have Bridget and Stan on tomorrow around. We're going to try to get the show started around 8:50. So make sure you tune in for that to get all the details on that and more. Plus, of course, Reese Moore, we're going to be live at Supreme Building Products, where Reese is going to tell us all about the sales going on, how the fair was for him and his family, and then some. I'm trying to see what else we have on here. Oh, yes. Homecoming 2025. You better be tagging somebody in this, guys, because I know that a lot of you, and let me rotate this right quick. There you go. I know a lot of you are wondering the breakdown of the street closures and things like that. So, again, I want to thank everybody that confirmed and let me know that this was correct and accurate. So, the parade for the homecoming is officially going to start at 2 o'clock in downtown McMinnville, and it's going to start at the Tire Mart, and it's going to end at the Market Street. The pep rally is going to be at 2:30, located at the lot, which is next to the fountain downtown. And then, of course, the big game against Hickson Wildcats is going to be at 7 p.m. Now, a couple things that we're going to be doing in celebration of the homecoming. We are going to be set up live at 1:30 going live at 1:30 at Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli. We're going to be on the top side. We're going to be having our Warren County Middle School dance team accompany me and showing you all the school spirit that they have. They may do a cheer or something. We haven't got all the logistics yet. They're also going to help me with a little wink, wink secret project, but we're not going to announce that until tomorrow. And then we're going to just be talking about, the game, the potential of the Wildcats. I just got some interesting information yesterday that this is the first time that we've played the Wildcats. Now, White County, our sister county over there, they have played the Hickson Wildcats. But as it stands today, and I think I made this post about it yesterday, with the region they're in right now, they just started off. They've won 1 and lost 3. So again, from talking with all my sports analysts and stuff like Jeff Barnes and Casey Nunley and even Madeline Stubblefield, we have gathered that this is going to be a really good match with the Pioneers. A big potential win is possible for our Warren County Pioneers tomorrow. So we need to pack the stadiums, pack them, show them how much school spirit you have. We will not only be broadcasting live at 1:30, I want to reiterate, at Tops, but once we get done there, we're going to go set up at the middle school where the game's going to be played at Nunley Stadium tonight, and we will be there broadcasting live for the first hour at 6 p.m. We're going to have some giveaways that evening, 3 giveaways to be exact. Also, we have a courtesy of Lee Holland State Farm. We have Good Morning, Miss Shirley. We're going to have some footballs we're going to hand out as well. And on top of that, some other fun, exciting stuff that we will let you know on tomorrow's show. We want to keep that under wraps on the secret, on the DL. But again, so many opportunities to win here. I want to say thanks to everybody that showed their support during the fair this year for me. It was an amazing time at the Warren County A&L Fair. I cannot speak volumes enough how I do truly believe that we have the best fair in town or in the state of Tennessee. And if you missed it, for shame on you. I hope you had something better else to do. But with that said, I cannot wait to get the information from Stephen Hilton and the Fair Board Gambit on if we've won the state or not, because he was talking about that very highly yesterday. But again, if you guys have any questions about what's going on in the community or hear of something, please let me know. Another big thing that is going on this weekend, we want to give some shout out love to our Warren County High School Pioneerette dance team. They made a mention that we are so excited that our softball tournament fundraiser will be held this weekend. Hope to see you at the Midway Community Center this Saturday, September the 20th, to help support us. It is going to be a fun-filled day, so make sure you come out and watch. So again, that is going to be at the Midway Community Center this Saturday, or again, right after the girls get done with the football game that Friday night. They got a softball tournament that they're in, and it's going to be from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Also want to say too as well, with the weather changing from summer to fall, the National Weather Service is offering, which I think this is great if anybody wants to do it. It is a free storm spotter training classes to help educate the public about what to look for in a storm and how to relay this information back to them. I am going to be signing up for this class because I've done it before in the past, but you always need to get re-educated. There's always something new. But again, we did share this on our social media page on Facebook and Instagram, so please check that out. Shrek the Musical will be here before you guys know it, so mark your calendars for November the 13th at 7 p.m. The Shrek the Musical is presented by Warren Arts, and it's going to be at the Park Theater. Let's see. If you are a class of 2026, we also shared this is from the Warren County High School Facebook page. It's This Moment Matters. Letter jackets are back and better than ever. They're a timeless way to showcase your school pride and achievements. Your journey shines. Of course, getting your class ring is more than a jewelry. It's a symbol of memories, milestones, and pride that defines your school experience. There is a QR code you can scan, moms and dads, and telling your seniors if they want that, to make it super simple and easy. But here we go. And it also says watch the short cap and gown ordering video for step-by-step instructions. The deadline is November the 1st, so don't wait. Order today to avoid missing out. If you have questions, contact JHA Company at shop@jhacompany.com. That's their email. Need financial assistance? Please reach out to Danielle Miller at millerd@warrenschools.com. Okay, so if you have a senior for the class of 2026 and they want a class ring and or a jacket, you can scan this QR code. And I know it's not the best image off my phone right now because I'm trying to share as least, but you can scan that QR code and get you started. And like I said, we talked about this already, but I want to reiterate the game that's going on this Friday at 7 p.m. So the Hickson Wildcats are a Region 3 Their opponents are a 4A from the Region 3 and have had a tough season so far. And like I told you, currently sitting at 1-3. They won 1 and lost 3. But again, anything can happen on game day. Another thing I wanted to share with everybody that we've got so many, Melody Krim Photography. She gets no money from me. She does this all for, the enjoyment of taking photos, because I always need a photographer. But when she was at the preteen fairs to the fair, those pictures that you try to captivate or capture. This is when I always say Elaine Breedlove. This is when Claire Breedlove won, and her friend, of course, was the reigning queen of last year. And to see her facial expression showing so much love and support, you can see it captivated in these photos. And when Melody's like, should I post these? Should I not? I was like, no, girl, you need to post that, because this is what the fair's all about. This is what the pageants are all about. It's not about winning or losing. It's about the friendships that you create at these events, whether they're at school, and then you have these memories that will always will remain in your heart. And I just love it. So if you have not seen that, please check that out. If you want to know any updates going on with our Homecoming 2025 podcast that we're doing tomorrow at 1:30, I have set up an event page. You're welcome to ask questions on that, or message me at 931-369-3050. We want to give a huge shout out to our Pioneers Across Country team, as they did a phenomenal job in Chattanooga. You can read all the deets about that here on the post. In the varsity girls division, Emma Woodley led the team with a remarkable 8th place finish, showcasing her talent on the course. Close behind were Claire Randall on 28th, Elizabeth Meadows at 49th, Arisbella Garcia in 50th, Savannah Douglas 51st, Addison Whittakin at 63rd, and Lauren Sparkman at 66th. Their collective efforts propelled the varsity girls team to a strong 5th place in the meet the other day. And I just lost my place. Finish overall, highlighting their dedication and teamwork. Now on the varsity boys, they stood out with a commendable 6th place finish. Following him were Caden Solomon in 24th, Lincoln Bourne, Kristen Hewitt, and Lucas Ray finishing 66th, 71st, and 82nd. Respectively, the varsity boys finished 9th overall, demonstrating competitiveness and spirit amidst a challenging field. The freshman division, Desi Cates finished 7th place, making the promising start for this young athlete. With that said, it goes, this is from one of the team's coaches. This meet was a testament to our athletes' hard work and commitment, said the team's coach. Their performance not only reflected their individuals' talents, but also the strong camaraderie and support they provide for one another. Now, the Pioneers are looking forward to continuing their season with the same energy and enthusiasm. Fans and supporters are encouraged to keep cheering them on as they strive for their personal best and team victories in the upcoming meet. So congratulations to them on this past week's, just this past Monday or Tuesday, I believe it. If you guys did not get to see, we were live at the Warehouse Discount Grocery sidewalk as we were part of the National Voter Registration Day. They did a 2-parter. We were at on Tuesday at the first one, and then the second one was yesterday at with Miss Susie Davenport, and they had a stop in and see from 10 to 2 yesterday. Again, if you are not a registered voter because of, could be, criminal things like that, and you don't know when you will ever be able to vote again, or maybe you can vote and you don't even know it, you need to go to Susie Davenport first and foremost and ask her these questions. She can find that. Also, too, if you haven't voted in the last couple elections or so forth, and you decide you want to go up for this one, and they go, well, we don't have you in the system. It's because after so many times of not voting in elections or not being representative in these elections, it kind of just cancels you out, like you're not existent. So what you need to do is to go to the election commission's office at the administrative building, talk to Susie and her phenomenal staff at the elections office, and ask them, am I registered? Am I good to go? And that's if you have not just a criminal past, but also address change. If you got divorced and you changed your name back to your original last name, or if you got married, you got to bring these things in, like the divorce certificate and the marriage certificate, things like that, to get it all changed. Or if you moved counties, you're in Coffee County and now you're in Warren County. So you need to come and register where to make sure, because let me tell you, you don't want to wait till last minute like some folks do. And lastly, I do want to say this. If you are 17 and you want to vote in this upcoming election, you can download the Go Vote TN app. I have it. And you can register through there. You can go to the offices and register. But you can register now as a 17-year-old, because if it doesn't kick in, say, 2 or 3 days prior or the month of leading into voting, you have to be RE registered. You can't wait till you turn 18 to register to vote in this upcoming election. Okay? So just do your due diligence. Get the proper paperwork done. So if you want to do the upcoming vote that's coming up for 2026, you can do that. I always want to make sure to re-enter that over and over and over. We are going to take another quick break from a word from our sponsors. And when we get back, we have more things going on in McMinnville, like what's going on with a car wash that's coming up. There's so many things, guys. That's crazy. But we have more to come. And if you have any questions about homecoming, the 3-star grant, or anything that's going on, please message me right now while we are live, and I will try to find it out for you. But stay tuned, because more to come. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bowling. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powdered sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City, and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
Reddick Brown Ford, we're all about serving our Ford and Lincoln family. Enjoy our unbeatable oil change specials. Just $34.95 up to 6 quarts for synthetic blends and $119.95 up to 13 quarts for diesels. No appointment necessary. Plus, we offer convenient pickup and delivery services for everything from oil change to rapid repairs. Need battery replacements or wipers? We've got you covered with our mobile service.
Jonathan Beavers. I'm the new sales manager here at Reddick Brown Ford on Highway 55. I'm born and raised here my whole life. I'm very supportive and dedicated with over 10 years of automotive experience. Check out our expanding pre-owned inventory on our website or come drive by, and we'd also be happy to appraise your vehicle.
To check out our new service department. We have 2 new advisors, 1 new parts counter staff, and some fresh faces on our pickup and delivery team. We're excited to offer you even better service with our expanded team. Join the Reddick Brown Ford family today. Call or text us at 931-668-2177. Experience transparency and carefree service like never before. Your satisfaction is our priority. We want to be your #1 local go-to dealership.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples, corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planning. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635.
All right, guys, welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Real quickly, we want to say a little shout out love to our TNT rental and removal folks. They do everything from junk removals to trailer rentals, property clean outs. That's commercial and residential. So if you're building a home right now, for example, they can come out and clean up all that mess that you don't want to do. Call Zach and them at 743-9079 or Tyler at 224-8593. I wanted to give myself a little bit of breathing room here. I wanted to share this because I think this is something that we should all be excited about. As I'm scrolling down, because we talked a lot about this already on the show, but specifically, I wanted to give some love to our Pioneer Battalion Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. Now, they had an East Hamilton meet about 2 days ago, and the Warren County Pioneer Raider team did an astounding job at the East Hamilton Raider meet. They placed second place overall in the co-ed division. Following the events, they placed in second place in the Murph relay, first place in the Hurricane Hall, third place in the Hurricane Hill, second place in the Hurricane Hill. They competed against 18 different teams in the co-ed division. Again, let me repeat that. Our Pioneer Battalion kids placed second overall. They competed against 18 teams, different teams. They struggled with the heat at this meet, but kept the never quit attitude. They pushed and fought very hard on every event to get the placements they received. So, again, here is some of the pictures that they've done. You can check this out. Love this. We have such a great program at the Warren County High School with the Pioneer Battalion Reserve Group. Loving these pictures. Thank you to whoever took these. But just to go through them, and then of course here's where all the awards were given. And then there you go. And then another thing that they are doing, again, with every great push, you know, fundraising is very important to these organizations, these groups that these kids are a part of. So if you want to become a part, thank you. Oh, well, thanks. I'm getting me a honey bun. Right. So the Warren County Pioneer Battalion JRTC is doing a car wash fundraiser. And I'm getting ahead of this because October is going to be here in about 2 weeks, or at least less than a week, really. Less than 2 weeks away. So they're going to have it at O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and it's October 18th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Must be present with this voucher, or you can pay at the event. $10 for the cars and pickups, $25 for semi-trucks, no trailers. Okay? And you can get all the details and deets that way as well. Another thing that is going on in our community is, of course, this weekend is Sip and Save and Evelyn Taylor. Now, if you haven't seen these guys, they're called the Tennessee Four, and they are amazing. They really are truly a delight to listen to, but they are going to be set up at Evelyn Taylor Avenue this Saturday for the big Sip and Save. Now, if you have not got your ticket, you better get them as quickly as you can because the prices do go up. I was going to try to see if I can click on, let me go to it right quick. Sometimes, no, I just want a page. Let me just go to the other one. There it is. So the Junior Auxiliary of McMinnville, they are the ones that put this on each and every year. They have tons of volunteers and tons of, you know, gold, bronze, and silver sponsors that help put this together. And of course, these are the events that make it. And again, not only like, you know, Evelyn Taylor, like I said, is going to have this Tennessee Four out there from 5 to 9, but other businesses are going to have different types of artists. That could be artwork, that could be poetry, that could be an acoustic set, that could be, you know, another band at places. So again, whatever the case may be, it is going to be, it's one of the most jam-packed events in downtown that they have each year. And I was trying to see on tickets, try to scroll through all these sponsorships, which they have a ton. Here we go. So, Sip and Savor, of course, presented by the Junior Auxiliary here in McMinnville, is going to be this weekend on the 20th from 6 to 9 p.m. in downtown McMinnville. Regular admission is the $40 is the pre-sale and $45 at the event. So it only goes up $5. Now, that is if you are wanting to drink the alcoholic beverages. But they have finally, I think this is their first year they've done this, where they do now have a non-drinker admission, which you still get a cup and everything, but you just have no alcohol. $20 for a pre-sale and $25 at the event. Alcohol has been provided by American owned and operated by Somewhere Liquors here in town. Kim and them do a phenomenal job. Even with this being a non-drinker event, this is still a 21 and up event. Okay, guys? So make sure you know that. Now, if you want tickets, I'm going to share this to our page so you can see it. But they do have this on the McMinnville Junior Auxiliary page, but you can scan that QR code that is literally right there on it. Scan that, and you can get your tickets like right now. So don't forget to do that, okay? Just trying to see. Yeah, that's when they added that. I'm telling you, the food right now is smelling amazing. And I need to take a little sip of my drink. So good. I get the lemon berry drink at least once or twice a week, guys. And if you are having troubles with allergies, the fair fog, whatever you want to say, cold, flu, whatever, there are healthy ways to get better, and you need to start here at Juicy's. If you're not a pill taker, I hate taking pills, but one pill that I do take every morning since the fair when I lost my voice, somebody told me about elderberry, which is in one of their drinks here, an elderberry drink. I'm telling you, the powers that elderberry has, it's phenomenal. I have been taking that pill, a vitamin, an elderberry vitamin, every morning, and it has significantly changed my life in less than 24 hours. I got my voice back. I just wish it was a little bit quicker sometimes, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, right? I'm trying to see if I missed anything else before I let you guys go this morning. Okay. I want to make another plug to my Park Theater group. As don't forget, as October does approach, the show is called Into the Woods, and it's presented by the Park Theater group. Those dates are going to be October the 23rd, 25th, and the 26th. So if you want to see Into the Woods, we've had the Park Theater group in here closer to time. I know we're going to be able to go and set up at the Park Theater on their tech week, hopefully, because that's always a fun week to go and do this, to go see everything and do one last interview, one big push for Into the Woods and anything going on. I was trying to see anything else. Oh, and lastly, this happened last week, but I want to make sure that we mention it this week. The Warren County Schools posted this honoring their retirees. So on Thursday, September 11th, last week, a week from today, or a week ago today, the Warren County Schools celebrated the 2024 and 2025 retirees with a special dinner at the Learning and Leadership Center. Dr. Grant Swallows, along the members of the Warren County Board of Education, welcomed attendees and expressed deep gratitude for their years of service and dedication. The evening included a meal prepared and served by the talented Pioneer Pantry culinary arts student, as well as a heartfelt stories and memories shared from the careers spent impacting lives, ranging from students' first aha moments and behind-the-scenes work that kept the school running. So congratulations to the retirees, and you will always be a part of the Warren County School family. We wish you the very best. And again, you can look up the pictures. I was trying to see if I recognize anybody. Miss Mary Payne, I do recognize her as one of them there. They got name tags on, but they're too itty bitty to read. But that's just name one of many in this photo. So make sure you go back and check that out and look at it. And then some. Guys, it has been a blast here at Juicy's Wellness and Cafe. If you have not got your juice on and you're thinking about exploring options, I'm suggesting try the lemon berry drink today. It is delicious. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's either going to be this afternoon or tomorrow. I am coming back in to try that autumn. You know, I'm just going to call it what I want to call it, the pumpkin pie shakes. Because I really would love to try some of the carrots with the sweet potatoes with the spice on top. But take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Tune in tomorrow as we have some hot information about what we are going to be dropping at our 1:30 podcast at Talks. But again, we will be going live tomorrow at at Supreme Building Products with Reese Moore and some special in-studio guests. We will have Melody Krim come back with us because we're just calling it Melody Fridays because everybody needs a little dose of happiness, and Melody brings that into my life, believe it or not. And also, too, we're going to be dropping some new things coming to Warren first. So if you want to know all the cool things going on in the community and your county, you better be following us here at Warren First 931 because we know everything that goes on. Let me tell you, between all my little circle groups to my little CIs and to you guys that follow me on here, you're my personal CIs, and I love each and every one of you. But ways to follow us is Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and Audible, just to name a few. Also, if you're not a part of our digital subscription to our newspaper and you would like to do that, you can message me at 931-369-3050. Just email me or text me your email address with the word local voice, and I will set you up on that, getting that free subscription to you each and every week. And then we also have a hard copy for all you folks that like having it in your hand. It's called the Local Voice, and we do doorstep deliveries as well. So if you're interested in the doorstep delivery, we're doing a $200 special right now. We're going to have that special going on from now to the end of this year. But my goal is to be going everywhere from Rock Island to Morrison and to have somebody staffed to be able to deliver those newspapers. Because currently right now I am doing that, and we have 30 plus locations we're dropping off hard copies to right now. Each week it is ever so growing to the point I can't keep up with it. But you have many options. You can either do the free digital download. You can also do the 200 yearly subscription for the hard copy for your doorstep delivery. That's 52 copies. You can also, if you don't want to do the yearly subscription, it is $5 per drop off on the delivery. And if you are a business out there that wants to carry our newspaper, you can call me as well, and I can give you those details on top of that. But so many things are going on here at Warren First 931, and I'm just trying to stay ahead of it. But again, take care. God bless Warren County. And remember, keep it